In the quiet hum of the city, there's a little cafe, tucked away on a sun-drenched corner. It's a place where stories begin, brewed into every cup. For months, it was the silent stage for two people, a man named Leo and a woman named Clara. Every morning, like clockwork, they would arrive. He, with a well-loved book, would take the table by the window. She, with her laptop and a thoughtful gaze, would choose the one in the cozy nook. They lived in parallel worlds, separated by just a few feet of worn wooden floor. Their days began with the same aroma of freshly ground coffee, the same soft murmur of fellow patrons, the same warm sunlight painting patterns on the tables. And every morning, there would be a fleeting moment, a stolen glance over the rim of a coffee cup, a brief look up from a page or a screen. Their eyes would meet for just a second, a spark of unspoken curiosity, before quickly darting away, back to the safety of their own little worlds. It was a silent, comfortable routine, a dance of almosts and maybes. They knew the other's coffee order by heart. For him, a strong black Americano, no sugar. For her, a creamy oat milk latte with a delicate heart swirled into the foam. They noticed the small things, the way he'd smile at a particular passage in his book, the way she'd absent-mindedly tap her pen against her chin when deep in thought. They were familiar strangers, two halves of a conversation that had never begun. A question hung in the air between them, as persistent and subtle as the scent of coffee. What if? One Tuesday, the cafe was busier than usual. The morning rush was a symphony of clinking cups, steaming milk, and friendly chatter. A new barista, a little flustered by the pace, was working the counter. Leo ordered his Americano. Clara ordered her latte. And in the charming chaos of the morning, a tiny mistake happened, a simple mix-up that would change the course of their quiet routine. The barista, with an apologetic smile, placed the Americano in front of Clara and the latte in front of Leo. For a moment, they both just stared at the wrong cups. Leo looked at the latte art, a perfect heart in the foam. Something he'd never ordered, but had often seen from across the room. Clara looked at the stark, dark Americano, so different from her usual creamy comfort. He looked up, a questioning smile playing on his lips. She looked up at the same time, a flicker of amused confusion in her eyes. And this time, they didn't look away. The spell of silence was finally broken. "I think you have my heart," he said, gesturing to the latte with a soft laugh. Her surprise melted into a warm, genuine smile. "And it seems you have my profound and serious start to the day," she replied, nodding toward the Americano. The air, once thick with unspoken words, was now filled with easy laughter. He picked up the latte and walked over to her table. She picked up the Americano and met him halfway. They switched cups, their fingers brushing for just a fraction of a second. "I'm Leo," he said, his voice as warm as the coffee he was now holding. "Clara," she replied, her smile reaching her eyes. He gestured to the empty chair at her table. "Since we've already shared a coffee, in a way." "May I?" She nodded, and he sat down. The book was forgotten. The laptop was closed. They talked. They talked about books and dreams, about the city, about the funny little habits they'd noticed in each other over the months. The cafe, once a space of quiet separation, became their shared world. The distance between their tables vanished, and with it, the distance between their hearts. As the morning sun climbed higher, the coffee cups eventually stood empty. There. It was time for the day to truly begin, for work and responsibilities to call them away. Leo had to leave first. "I'll see you tomorrow," Clara asked, a hopeful note in her voice. "Definitely," he promised with a smile that made her heart flutter. As she watched him go, she noticed he'd left something behind on a napkin. It wasn't a forgotten thought or a random doodle. It was a phone number, and underneath it, a simple question. Coffee again, outside of the cafe. Sometimes, all it takes is a little mix-up, a shared smile, and the courage to say hello. A simple cup of coffee can hold more than just a drink. It can hold the beginning of a beautiful story. Thanks for watching our little coffee story unfold. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more tailies from the everyday. See you in the next video.